What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be reviewing the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Redness Control Primer. As you guys probably already know, I've tried this one before, which is their hydrating and smooth version, so I was just kind of testing one to see how it holds up in comparison to actually keeping the product on your face, but as it claims to help with blurring and redness control. So we will be testing this product out for you guys today and see how it works, see how it holds up to its claims, and see if they are similar. So if you guys are interested in seeing a product review on this product, just keep on watching and we're gonna jump right into it. So as you probably know, if you pay attention to my channel, watched any of my other videos before, I've already used the Maybelline Master Prime Hydrate and Smooth on here before. This time I'm trying their Blur and Redness Control one. Hopefully they apply the same, keep the product on the same way. It's really going to be interesting to see the difference here, if it helps with redness. I gotta say today my redness isn't too bad. I have been using witch hazel as a toner after I wash my face or get out of the shower more. And I feel like that's helped a little bit. As you can see, I do have a little acne right here. Unfortunately with me, this is an area where I'm already kind of prone to acne if I do get acne, but specifically right now with being pregnant, I tend to get it more in this area. When you sweat, everything just kind of sinks down into those areas. I'm going to put this on like one side of my face first, so then you can kind of see the difference here. Okay, so this side over here I have the product on, this side over here I don't. I personally can see how it blurs. And after it sits on the skin for a minute, it does start to work on that redness a bit. Now, mind you, if you're somebody that has extreme rosacea, I don't think this product is probably going to do much for you. It's not a medicated product, it's just a basic drugstore product. However, if you only have like light rosacea, or like your skin gets red after you exfoliate and then you want to put on makeup or anything like that, this would probably work out for you in that sense as far as controlling redness and blurring and whatnot. I'm just going to finish applying to this side over here. And if you hadn't noticed, trying to massage it upward instead of downward, just like with your moisturizers. You should always work upward. This is working away from gravity, so that will ultimately help you sorry, my funny faces as I try and get around my nose here. That will ultimately help you with sagging and wrinkles and things like that as you age. So that is something to consider and keep in mind whenever you apply any products like this by hand. You do want to try to not pull downward when you apply it. Okay, because I've only used this on my channel once for you guys and I want to start to try and get into circulation here, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer. I use this in shade Ivory. I don't think it's the lightest shade they have. I actually think it's the second or third lightest shade that they have. I particularly went for it just because it seemed to be middle of the road. Oh, that was the wrong one. Shit. I have a beauty blender sitting here for applying powders afterwards, and I accidentally grabbed that one and it's dry, so it obviously wouldn't work anyway. But anyway, back to the foundation. This one was not quite porcelain, but it was also one of the cooler to neutral looking ones. And I personally feel I'm not somebody who has like yellow skin, yellow undertone. I feel like I did more maybe when I was younger. I don't know why that is. Maybe it was just because I was out in the sun more, so it just made me look like I had more of a tan. But I feel like nowadays I'm just so pale that I like to go with the red undertone. I realize that might not make sense considering I already have like red skin at times. But personally, I feel like products with the red undertone instead tend to not make me look so yellow or like make me look like I actually have foundation on or a product sitting on top of my skin. So that's just kind of why I went with something that was more neutral to cool. I feel like my forehead was just a little bit lighter still than the rest of me, so I'm just putting on another layer. Okay, so this is where we are at with foundation. Real quick, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. The shade I went with is 115 Light Nude. Ooh. If I remember correctly, this was a product that dries down quickly too, so I guess I'm going to have to hurry because I put it on both eyes at the same time. I don't know why, but I find this concealer to be really sticky, and I think that's part of the whole dry down time. Rather fortunate that I'm not somebody who, whether while pregnant or at all, has had terrible hormonal acne. Like, I know some people that, like, have horrible cystic acne, and I'm just not one of them, never have been. Even in high school, I didn't have a lot of acne. A lot of acne for me is having 3 pimples, and for people with really bad acne, that's nothing. I'm going to go in real quickly with the Avani Greg bronzer. I'm going to use my old contour brush just because with this product specifically, it can get really dark really quickly for somebody with a really light skin tone like mine. I am going to go in real quick and bake my under eye area here. Okay, while this is setting, I'm going to go in and do the rest of my eye makeup, and once I finish that, go in with this Physicians Formula Natural Defense Finishing Powder, and then I will check back in with you guys to show you what it looks like. So, catch you guys here in a few. Okay guys, so here we are with the rest of my makeup on. I actually think it looks pretty good. The real key is going to be, as usual, to see how it holds up around my nose area. That's really the big problem area for me. As far as the original claims of blurring and redness control, I definitely feel like it does that. It almost gives like a soft effect look to my face, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. And then when we put it on, you could definitely see how it started to control some of that redness. Again, if you're somebody who has extreme redness, extreme rosacea, I do not recommend this product for that. It is not a medicated product. It is just a basic drugstore product, and if you have light rosacea, then it should do the trick. But this is where we are at with my makeup. I will be touching base with you guys here in a few hours to see how it's gone thus far, and then again before I give you my final thoughts. So I will see you here in a few hours. Bye. Okay guys, here is where we are at currently. As you can see, as far as blurring the imperfections and things like that, redness control, it does a pretty good job. However, my only issue with this product is how well it holds onto your face. As you can see right here, it didn't hold up on my nose the best, but I will say it kind of diffused it as it came off, so that's a plus right there, I guess. It could look worse. Here's my chin area. You can see it came off there after wiping around my mouth at dinner time, and I don't really see too much else. A little bit right there. It does hold up to its claims of redness and blurring, so I suppose it could be worse, but I will hook you guys up to my tripod over there and catch you guys here in a minute for my final thoughts. Okay guys, so final thoughts on this product right here. It claims to blur and have redness control. Do I feel like it blurred? Most definitely. I feel like right when I put it on, you could tell that it was blurring, and then after a couple of minutes, that redness control kicked in and took effect. So it definitely held up to both of those claims. However, I will say that it did not hold the product to my face as well as I had hoped it would have. It didn't hold it as well as this one. Why that is, I don't know. Maybe something about this being hydrating. For some reason, it helped it stay on more. I'm not exactly sure what caused it, honestly. But I don't feel like it held as well. But I will say, with it coming off, that it kept that blur effect in how it came off my face. So unless you're like really looking for areas where it came off down around the chin and my nose area here, you really can't notice. Like, it blends right in with the rest of the skin and kind of diffuses how it came off. So in that sense, I mean, it could have been worse, but it was definitely not as good as the other one I have. So that is my only issue with it right there. So do I feel like this product made it on top, or is it a flop? I will say I feel like, aside from the fact that it gave a diffused coverage throughout the wear, that it puts it on top. That it holds up to the claims of blurring and being able to control redness and blurring out any other imperfections. So definitely not the worst primer for keeping makeup on the skin, but it's definitely not the best in that one area. But otherwise, it is a great product and I definitely recommend it. But that's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to leave me a like down below, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Until next time guys, bye.